Hey y'all! Thank you for joining me on the first episode of Late Night Tea with the Underground Queen. And my name is Akila, and I will be your main host of this podcast. And I am so excited. I am so excited, okay? As y'all may or may not know, I'm a talker. I'm a vibe. I am a homie lover friend. I am whatever you need me to be. And I am not perfect. So I might stutter a little bit. I might cuss a lot. I might crack a lot of jokes. And when I say crack a lot of jokes, I am going to crack a lot of jokes. But I would never tell you a lie. Okay? We are now cousins. We are now friends. We are now in all of this together, okay? And I am so excited to talk about what's going on in the world. I can't wait to tell y'all more about me. I can't wait to just be here and be to just be the experience and be of experience. And it's just like, oh my God, we're here, gang. We finally made it. We in the door. We in the room, okay? What the hell? We are the Late Night Tea with the Underground Queens and Kings. If y'all are tapped in, welcome. So as of today, we're just vibing. It's 1:55. We ain't never done this before. And my goal is to try to keep the flow going around this time. I like the sync numbers. The first time I tried to do this, I was aiming for 1:11 and somehow just kept missing the time, but I kept catching the 1:55 time. So I'm like, you know what? I don't know what that means, but we gonna rock with it. So we're here. And the very first thing I would love to talk about is me. My name is Akila. I'm 28 years old and I'm a Virgo, okay? I'm funny. I am very active on social media. I've been viral a couple times because of my humor. I love to take long walks on the beach. I'm lying. I'm from Indianapolis. We ain't got no beaches. But I love to help people. I love to dig deeper. I love to ask questions so I can dig deeper. And I love to talk. So this is why we started this podcast, because I would love to explore more and see what we can learn and see what we can talk about. And I know I seem like I'm being repetitive, but it just applies in different areas. You feel me? I'll be having my best friend co-host with me. Her name is Ebony, but she goes by Eb. And we'll have different guests, hopefully. And I don't know. I just feel like it's time for us to be around and show y'all who I really am, because people know me as my social media personality, and a lot of people haven't even heard my voice. People hear me talking, me like, you don't even sound like yourself. What the hell you mean? You thought I sounded like Batman or something? And I always got something to say. I always have an opinion, and a lot of people don't like my opinions, and a lot of people love it. So I think it's time to snatch it off of social media and put it on the fucking floor. So here we are. And I don't know. I just feel like I want to talk to y'all about so much. And I got so many ways to approach it. I got so many games I want to play with y'all. I'm just here, and I am ready to kick down your door and slap big cheek to show you that Akila not having it. I don't know, I'm just, to be able to be in a space and time where podcasts do exist, where growing up, I used to be in love with Russ Parr in the Morning and the Steve Harvey Show and just all the great black talk shows and stuff. I just feel like it's so dope and iconic to feel like I would be able to stand a chance, to be on a platform with other amazing content creators and grow. Maybe I could be the next Wendy Williams, y'all, because they took my girl up off the air, and we're going to talk about controversial things. So don't be on here if you're sensitive, because we're definitely going to be talking about celebrities. We're going to be talking about politicians. We're going to be talking about laws and policies. Don't come here if you're scared. Don't come here if you think your FBI agent is going to snatch your phone. Don't come here if you think that you are going to win an argument against me, because baby, we can go for days. Don't think that I'm scared of you. And don't think I'm worried about what you do and don't like, because baby, I know somebody who like it, in the famous words of Respucia, because this here my podcast, this here my juke joint, baby. And that's just that. Period. What they say on my mama. So, since this is my first podcast, and it's a Sunday, one of the main things I want to talk about is the concept of Zeus. And now that's TV. And how these networks is going to get somebody killed. And if you don't know what these networks are, I'm not going to say download them, but I can say go Google them. And these is the networks that house shows like South Central Baddies and Baddies Midwest and everything, where they round up all these girls who want or need money, and they take them on these houses and keep them there for weeks at a time, or days at a time, or even months at a time. And they have them traveling and going to club promotions to drink and party. And then when they're not at the clubs, they're at the houses fucking and fighting. And let me tell y'all something. Them niggas is gonna get hit with a RICO charge. If you have not heard it online before, you are hearing it now. Something is going on in them houses that's not right. I'm convinced somebody in there is pimping them girls out. Some type of vagina is being sold in them houses. And I'm confident it's a lot of money laundering and some type of drugs being sold in them houses. I don't know. But it's giving unsafe. It's giving Natalie Lunn is pimping them girls out. It's giving all them girls is on drugs. It's giving that they're being starved out and being told that they can only eat if they fight. And I don't understand how shows like Baddies and stuff have become so dominant within the past, we're going to give it 10, 15 years. I do understand the concept of easy entertainment and violent entertainment skyrocketing because we have short attention spans. But is nobody concerned about their safety or their health? I have seen within 30 to 60 days alone, girls getting knots on their eyes, people getting beat up with padlocks and socks, people getting dragged from one end of the concrete to the next. Do you know how many people will be in jail fucking around with me? You're not about to damage my face or my money maker. You're not about to tear my mouth up. You're not about to be ripping my teeth out. You're not about to be throwing pee on me. I just feel like they all operate like they live in a functioning jail. And it's like, how is that lawful? How is that legal? What kind of contracts are in place? It is just like, watching stuff like that makes me grateful that I was offered a spot on a podcast. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, and I'm not even saying I'm bougie, because baby, I'm not even middle class. They definitely make more money than me. Hair better than mine, all that. I'm not above to say that I'm below. But baby, you not putting me on no show where I feel like I gotta fight for my life so I can have a life. They got a lot of shit going on there, and I know men and women who watch that show alike, and it's not even about sexuality of who likes the sexuality of the people who like the show. I'm calling it now. Them bitches is going to get shut down because of a RICO charge or something that's not supposed to be going on. And they supposed to be going to Africa. Yeah, good luck, Charlie. Good fucking luck, Charlie. And it's just like, I be worried because these are grown ass women. They're like in their high 20s. They're in their 30s. They're in their 40s. They got kids. Man, look. All I'm going to say is I wish I would have a mama out there acting like that. I I wish my mama would have been out there acting like that. That's all I'm going to say. And it's just like, I understand that nobody wants to be broke. Nobody wants to wait on weekly or bi-weekly checks. Nobody wants to live below their means. Nobody wants to struggle. Like, nobody wants to live like this. None of us do. Nobody signed up to be below the economic level of survival. But you want to tear your face up, ruin your overall name. Granted, you do got a brand, but it is also equally tarnished. Destroy your health? Please, no. Count me out. And it's just like, everybody's got to find a niche for something. I'm just now finding my way into the podcast world. You heard me say earlier, you're going to have to bear with me. I was excited. I'm still excited. I'm just calm now because I had to understand my role is my role, and I had to be a professional in my role. And I'm not judging none of the girls on Baddies. I respect everybody who's finding their way, but it's just like, I am scared for them girls. I am terrified. And I wish everybody nothing but the best, because all of us got to find our way. We all here. But I am going to wrap this up. As mentioned, I will be bringing more to the table. This is just episode 1 of many. And thank y'all for spending a little bit of time with me tonight on tonight's episode of Late Night Tea with the Underground Queen. If you can't remember my name now, you'll always remember it later. It is Akila, and as mentioned, I will have a co-host who will be joining me later. And thank you so much. I love you, cousins. Good night.